So I am going to just start with a fresh base all over the face, and it is not necessarily a base because it's not like primer or anything. Obviously it's foundation, but it is very light and natural, kind of like Buffy. She has a very creamy foundation on, and I really like how her makeup is in the 5th season because it's not matte like it is in like the first 3 seasons. You definitely see that they played around with a more dewy foundation, maybe even possibly their own alternative of a highlighter back then. Obviously, I am just going to conceal the under eyes as well, especially since I'm up all the time at 6 in the morning to film these, so I look kind of haggard. Then I'm going to set it all in place with this Purr translucent powder. I've been loving this stuff. I just can't stand the packaging. It takes way too long for the powder to actually come out, which is really annoying. But anyways, I'm gonna move on to the eyes. I'm using this What's Up Beauty Moonstone Desert palette. I love it. I've been using it every day. And I'm going to use the color Dust Storm to kind of just use as a base all over the eyes. Honestly, this eyeshadow itself is supposed to be like a beige color, but it is very pigmented. So I would stick with something a little bit more lighter. Then I'm going to take the color called Joshua Tree, and this is just going to be the crease shade. This is when she was doing her makeup very gold, so that's what we're going to be doing. But I do need that backup shade because I don't want to just put gold all over the lid. I mean, you could do that for simplicity, but I always like to have a crease shade. You can skip this step. Next, we are going to take this gold color right here, and it's called Sun. And I noticed in the 5th season, she wore gold eyeshadow all the time. So that is what I'm going to do here. And I don't know, I guess they just wanted her to look more golden, more kind of like a golden Barbie. So I think that's why they went with that. And like the first few seasons, she was doing more colorful looks and everything. So we are just going to put that gold all over the lid. Then I'm going to take this dark brown here, and she has very round eyes, so we're just going to, you can use a dark brown eyeliner if you want, but I didn't have one on me that was pigmented enough, so I'm just using this dark brown eyeshadow and making a round, like outside eye round shape, because her eyes kind of go low down, and she just kind of, they just emphasizes the line around the eye. So don't bring it out, don't do the cat eye, very circular shape. When you do take a brown eyeliner, this is actually a lip liner, so like I said, it wasn't pigmented enough. You're going to want to line on the outside first and then take your darker brown eyeshadow and do this to kind of create that rounded eye shape effect, because her eye shape is very round. This still didn't get me to look like her at all, because we have very, very different features. So this honestly is just a makeup look, not a transformation. So that's how the eyes should look. It was very consistent with the show. Like I said, we have very different features, so it looks a little different on me. Then I took Glow and put that in the inner corners, and I just showed you guys a quick picture of how she looks in the show. I couldn't really get very good up close shots, so that's what's going on there. Then no falsies, just load up on the mascara on the top and bottom lash line. I'm going to be using this terracotta blush. Like I said, she looked very bronzed and sunny. So if you want to take a bronzer, go ahead. But I feel like this kind of is red with a hint of brown, so I didn't need to do both. Then I'm taking Whipped Caviar by NYX. Her lips were very glossy in the season. I don't think she wore matte lips once. And so you want to take a pinkish shade. I'm also going to take this mauve lipstick from Maybelline. And then I'm going to use a gloss on top because, like I said, pink glossy lips were, it was just the whole theme of season 5. So take a peachy lip gloss. This one's from Rimmel. I think it's discontinued. So just try to find like a toned down peachy pink gloss. Not necessarily a bright pink, but more of a peach. Now we're going to do the hair. I am going to use my FOXYBAE I think this is a 1.5 inch or just possibly a 1 inch curling wand, and she had very bouncy curls. I do have a coupon code so you could save 60% off your purchase on FOXYBAE, and that is Foxy Nicole. No, this video is not sponsored. I honestly gravitate toward these wands all the time. So what you're gonna wanna do is one side you're gonna curl outwards and then one inwards, and her curls were almost kind of 70s. It was weird. Like, her hair was definitely not super 2000s or 90s anymore. It was more on the 70s side. So my hair obviously isn't as healthy as hers, so it's not going to look as bouncy. So keep that in mind. If you do have healthy hair, not over processed hair like mine, your hair is going to look more shinier and bouncy when you use a wand like this, and it's going to look more like SMG's hair, which is Buffy, Sarah Michelle Gellar. I just didn't feel like saying her whole name, but I said it anyways. So yeah, just like I said, one half of the hair on the one side is going to be going towards the face and the other side is going to be away from the face. I noticed her hairstylist did this a lot in the show. It's a lot harder to do on yourself than it is for someone to do it for you. So also keep that in mind. Once we get to the top of the hair, clearly I don't have hair as long as hers, so I need help. I'm just using this big like U-clip that I got on Amazon. It's literally $9. It's already pre-curled. It's not real hair, but it looks pretty real to me. So I just attached that extension clip, and it honestly just gives me a lot more length without looking like super over the top long. So after the hair is done cooling, you're just gonna wanna comb out those curls, and they're gonna reveal themselves to be very bouncy. So like I said, I'm just going to place this piece in, and look at how much it just gives me more length, and the hair looks a little bit more like Buffy's. I wish I combed out the front pieces a little bit more, but throughout the day they did fall just slightly and looked more like Buffy's hair. But that is how you get those gorgeous bouncy curls. If you have naturally longer hair already like hers, lucky you, but I don't, so yeah. I also am going to include some inspired outfits from season 5, just pieces that I had in my own closet as well that was super easy to achieve. So there is one episode where Buffy is like standing up to the professor, and she's wearing a denim jacket with a turtleneck and a plaid skirt. Super easy to recreate. Most people have a denim jacket already, and also like I was like, oh, it's on the floor. A turtleneck ribbed is preferred. Hers is pink, but mine's nude. Like I said, this isn't 100% accurate, but super close. A plaid skirt is a must in your closet if you're into 90s fashion or kind of like that schoolgirl look. But here is one of my season 5 Buffy inspired outfits. The boots like this, she wore all the time. This one was my favorite. I honestly felt like a Slayer in this outfit. I was looking for Spike. Honestly, I really like Spike. I don't know why she doesn't, but yeah, so I just took a black turtleneck, an oversized leather jacket, fake leather, with some brown corduroy pants, and that's how you're gonna slay some vampires. I'll see you guys in my next look. Bye, guys.